Hello everybody, my name's Shori, and would you believe it? I am recording a video. I know, I'm just gonna keep it to the point as much as I can. The Switch 2 Direct is literally almost here, and I am extremely excited for it, and I need some type of outlet to talk about my personal predictions going forward with the Switch 2 Direct. I'm literally recording this a day before the Direct happens, like literally. It's the 31st at 11:45 p.m. right now. The direct is happening on a second. I'm gonna try and get this video out as quick as I can. Don't expect any decent editing out of me. I'm just purely here to talk and ramble. So whatever gameplay I have playing right now, I hope you enjoy it while you just listen to me in the background or something. So let's go over it really quickly. I want to cover the basic stuff first before I even go into the video games that they might show. So really quickly, let's just talk about the price. The price for this console, personally, I'm thinking is going to be $400. There's a bit of a caveat with that though. If we get a $400 Switch 2, we're more than likely, unfortunately, I might add, going to get $70 games due to that price. I think $400 is a very fair price. I don't really see it in a way that Nintendo's going to profit off it at all. If we get a $500 price console at launch, then yeah, the games are going to remain $60. But if we get $400 like I'm predicting here, unfortunately, Nintendo's going to step into the dark side and they are going to come out with $70 Switch 2 exclusive games. And I think, honestly, it's kind of inevitable that that might happen. They already kind of dipped their toes in the water with Tears of the Kingdom, and I know for a fact they probably really enjoyed getting all that extra $10 revenue. Then for the release date for this console, I'm going to go with the June 4th release date. Don't ask why I specifically say June 4th. I do think it's going to come out very, very soon after the Direct. But the June 4th release date kind of feels like a very Nintendo release date. It's on a Wednesday, which is weird, but I just feel like that's just something Nintendo would do. Why release it on a weekend? Put that bitch on a Wednesday. With that, the pre-orders for the console are also just going to start a week after the Direct. So the Direct's on a Wednesday, so the next Wednesday, the pre-orders are going to go live, and that kind of goes in line with my thing. With the thing I said previously, June 4th release date, which is also on a Wednesday. Nintendo, they love their Wednesdays. I know that for sure. In this stream, we're going to probably get a Pro Controller 2.0 reveal. I think that's pretty likely. In fact, it's very, very likely. We just got word of there being leaked schematics or whatever, or just like a patent for the Switch 2 Pro Controller. So yeah, I think there's the Pro Controller reveal on the way. That C button on the console itself, very mysterious. Nintendo decided to lift up on the mystery on it a little bit and letting them like show off in like promotional material. That C button, I think, is what a lot of people are saying, and I also agree, is it's gonna be an online hub button. So you just press it and you can just see like all the posts and stuff from friends and like all that stuff. I know it's like a Miiverse 2, I guess. I think that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like an online hub functionality just baked into the controller. And then finally, for this little basic section, we're gonna get different colored versions of the Switch available at launch. Just like the original Switch, having that red and blue classic look. We'll also have the option for just pure black, or maybe even a black and white theme, because they do like the white theme with that OLED model. But other than that, that's all I can think of for the basic predictions. I want to go into games because I do think they're definitely going to show off some games here. I think we're going to get something very similar to the Switch 1 presentation, but all the way back in 2017, where they showed off a bunch of games. I don't think we're going to get as many games announced, but I do think we're going to get a little handful. So with the most obvious thing, Mario Kart 10 full reveal. Notice how I say 10 and not Mario Kart 9. Guys, Mario Kart Tour is Mario Kart 9. I have a video about this on this exact channel. I will not let up on this until I'm actually proven wrong on this Direct. I don't care if I'm proven wrong that, and it's called Mario Kart 9, whatever, I'll fucking eat my words. I'm sorry, I'll own up to it. I just think that despite everything, Mario Kart Tour is Mario Kart 9 at the end of the day, so we're going to get a Mario Kart 10 full reveal. It's also going to be a console launch exclusive, more than likely inside of a bundle, and that's exactly the thing that that's gonna sell the unit. Everybody loved Mario Kart. That's like the best thing to sell a unit. We're also going to get Metroid Prime 4 release date, full reveal. Please be a console launch exclusive, but I don't think it's gonna be not an exclusive, of course, but please be a launch title. I don't think it's gonna be a launch title. I think it's gonna be like slated for like an October release or a September release. But someone can like hope and pray for it. I think we're gonna see a scissor reel of Nintendo Switch games that are gonna be graphically enhanced for the Switch 2 at launch. And these are going to be separate games that you can buy, of course. You buy them, and they're the graphically enhanced versions. It's not that you could just pop in your old version of the game. Those ones will not be graphically enhanced, but you will be able to play them, of course. I think they want to make some money on some old games looking good. You know, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Odyssey. Those are like the big 3 games I think would come to mind that would sell a lot. Why not just have graphically enhanced game? You know, Xbox is doing it, PlayStation loves to do that shit. Might as well do it. Now we're gonna go into the bit of a copium stuff. Not really copium, but more so. I don't think this will happen, but I sure do hope so. New Monolith Soft game will be announced. Please, for the love of God, I want to see what's next in that Xenoblade series, dude. I love Xenoblade. I need to know more. For the next thing, you gotta hear me out of this. It's been a few years since we had this particular game in this series. The last one was Fire Emblem Engage. I think there's gonna be a new Fire Emblem game revealed. I think it's gonna be a big Fire Emblem game too. I think it's gonna be a game that'll cause at least 3 more years of Three Houses discourse. So please, can we get a new Fire Emblem game? I do like Fire Emblem, even if I have only played, 2 games in the series. I like Fire Emblem. And then my biggest copium, my love of my life, ARMS 2 announcement. Why not have ARMS 2 on the Switch 2? I don't see a problem with that. That's a massive copium. I don't see that happening in a million years. I think Nintendo was done with the ARMS series, but I'd love to be wrong. Please prove me wrong. And my biggest Hail Mary, LeBron James half-court shot, I want achievements in video game. I want Nintendo to sit down and make achievement lists for all of their games. If they don't want to do all their games, at least do it with the Switch 2 games. Please, for the love of God, Nintendo. I'm tired of this. People like a checklist. At the end of the day, that's what achievement lists are. They're checklists. They're fun. If you want to do them, you can do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. I love going through and doing everything in a game as much as I can. And Nintendo games are, honest to God, the most fun at fucking doing that. Please give me achievements. I have my own, ideas on how Nintendo would do achievements that I could talk about for literal, minutes at a time. I'm not going to say hours at a time because it's not that big of a topic. But, yeah. I think Nintendo can do achievements. I think it's very much possible. It's very easy to do. You can have fucking AI do it if you want. I don't care. Put achievements in the game. They're like, Mario, take the shit. Link kisses Zelda on the lips. That's an achievement. Let there be something to work towards in these games that you play. Because you already kind of do it within the games themselves. There's checklists within the Nintendo games themselves that they check off personally. So if the console just comes with an achievement section, that'll just be so much better. Other than that, that's all my predictions. Not a lot of predictions. I want to be a little bit on the realistic side. But I do want to paraphrase with all this, saying that I could be completely fucking wrong about everything on this list. And at the end of the day, I just wanted an outlet to express myself. I have this YouTube channel. I might as well use it. This video, I'm gonna get out as fast as I can. If it's poorly edited, I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot me, man. I'll see you guys all later. More than likely, I might do a Switch 2 reaction video. I don't know. Waking up that early and being hype is probably hard. But yeah, that's all I have. Goodbye.